Take the snap, handoff is faked up the middle, he's going to throw, has him, and intercepted! Gervais got it, trying to bring it back, has to beat the quarterback. He will just run him over. Oh, what a play by Brett Gervais.
I'm Wes Fromm, Director of Media Relations here at Michigan Tech, here with head football coach Tom Kearly. Coach, week 2 in the books, a big win down at Malone. Overall thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought we played very well in the first half, Wes. That was one of the goals, to come out early and not make mistakes, not get it into a one-score game, those type of things. And in our first half, I think we scored every time we had the football, and I think we got 2 or 3 turnovers. We had a big edge in total offense, and I thought we played very well, especially the first half.
How key were those turnovers to getting the momentum on your side in that first half?
Well, the first series we're starting, on a plus 40. The second series we're starting on the plus 24. And anytime, you don't have to go any more than 50 yards to get a score. That makes it an awful lot easier for you.
Tyler Scarlett, 4 touchdown passes in that first half, 16 of 20 for the game. Talk about his play.
Well, he managed it very well. We didn't get into a situation where we needed him in the third and fourth quarter. He played one series of the third quarter and pretty much handed the ball off there as we tried to milk some clock. But the first half, efficiency. I think he was 6 for 6 in third downs, or 6 of 7. He got one where we went to a fourth down, and we got that. And hit 4 different receivers. I think it was for his 4 touchdowns, all on different down and distance situations, all on different calls.
Defensively, we held them to just 1 pass completion in the first 3 quarters of play. What were we doing there?
Well, their game plan is option. They're an option attack. And they wanted to run some of the play action stuff and try to hit you on the seams and the big plays when you overcommitted to the option. I thought we did a really good job with the interior part of our box defense in not allowing the dive and the quarterback to get to the second level of our defense, which allowed us to to play more of the quarter coverage and allowed us a little more freedom, if you would, in the back end.
Brett Gervais, a huge game, had an interception, had another one on a conversion attempt, had the tackle in the end zone for the safety. Talk about his play.
Well, the first one that he had where he came on a corner blitz on a third down play, and the quarterback went to throw it, and he jumped in the air, tipped the ball, had the recognition to all of a sudden get the interception besides tipping it. Then he had one on a 2-point play that he returned, and for a moment there, the quarterback did a nice job of stopping him. But for a moment there, it looked like he had a chance to maybe go the distance for the 2 points. And then he was credited with a safety also. I mean, anytime you get 3 turnovers pretty much by yourself, that's a pretty good day.
John Williams comes in as your backup tailback. You're able to rest Charlie quite a bit in that second half. John came in, racked up some yards. To talk about his play.
Well, he did, and he came in. Kevin Miller had a family obligation that he had to take care of. Johnny had the 2 stuff, and it happened to be a day when we got a chance to put our number 2 back in there a lot. Did a nice job, ran the ball, put the ball on the turf. A couple times, and that's something that he knows, and we all know you can't have that. You're not going to play if you put the ball on the turf. But for the first time out, over 100 yards and 32 carries, I thought he did a nice job.
You got a lot of chance to put a lot of different guys in the game. A lot of guys saw their first real action on the field in a game situation. Assess the performance of your 2s there.
Well, that's an ongoing process. You'd like your 2s to play as good as your 1s. That's probably not going to happen. That didn't happen to us. There's mistakes, but the nice thing is they're teachable mistakes, or things that you can fix. Where all of a sudden, maybe your contain lane was not where it should be, or maybe you didn't squeeze a down block the way you should have, or maybe you didn't come inside out on this block. All those things that you can get fixed.
You turn your attention now to Saginaw Valley State. You get to play at home for the first time. Talk about the upcoming game.
Well, it's huge. It's homecoming. There will be a lot of activity on campus. Our kids, after 2,500 miles in the last 2 weeks, they're anxious to get home. They'll be able to get their routine in, play in front of their fans on our field. And that's awful big to us. And
the VIP is still available for fans, and always a fun environment there.
Right. That's been a huge success for our program, for our community, for our fans, for our parents. And we've got Saginaw, Ferris, Grand Valley, and Ashland, and Lake Erie coming in. I mean, there's a chance that 2 or 3 of those teams could be ranked when they come in here, and it should be a real festive atmosphere. And and I would like to welcome or encourage people to come on out and get those tickets.
Well, 2 weeks into the season, you're sitting on top of the GLIAC standings. Got to feel good about that. A long way to go. Look forward to the game on Saturday, Coach.
Great. Thanks, Wes.